Hi there, it's Jonathan Bocher from PlayGuitar.com, and today I got a fun little riff for you that fits really nicely over an F major chord. Just kind of demonstrated it for you right there. Okay, and we're going to break this down. Again, this is coming out of my Tasty Riffs and Solos course, which you can learn more about at PlayGuitar.com/tasty. And the reason why it's so tasty is because the notes all come from the thirds that are used to build the chords. So the more you kind of understand the chord structure, the more you can apply that to your soloing, and you end up with that really kind of sweet sound, right? That those note pairings, and they just sound really great. So the more you can find ways to integrate that into your soloing, you're going to notice that your soloing sounds more melodic and sounds more tasty. All right, so let's have a look at this. We're going to start off, the notes that you use to build an F major chord are F, A, and C. So we're going to play the F right here on the 8th fret, 5th string, okay, with our pinky, our 4th finger. And then we're going to kind of move down. And we're going to catch that A on the 4th string with our 3rd finger, 7th fret, and then we're going to get that C right here, 3rd string, okay, with the 1st finger. So our fingers are all lined up, one per fret. Okay, that's an F major chord. You can hear how it's the same chord, it just has a different voicing because you're using the notes in a different configuration, or octaves are different, things like that, so we call that a different voicing. But you're using the same notes, and therefore it's the same chord, okay? So that's the first part of our riff. And then if you caught the last video, we were working with these thirds, that's a minor third, and we use them to create a run, right? So if you missed that video, go back and check it out. So we're just going to do that same thing. And then we're going to slide up from this fret here, 7th fret, with our 3rd finger. Then we're going to jump a string. We're going to go up to the 2nd string, 8th fret, and we're going to play that with our 2nd finger. Now this is another third, it's an inverted third. Okay, and so that you find thirds just all over the place in different combinations. You can skip 1 string, 2 strings. You can even skip 3 strings if you want. You can use thirds like in the first video in this series. You can find them on strings that are adjacent to each other. They're just all over the place, and the more you kind of come to grips with where to find them, how to relate to them, and how to integrate them into your solos, that's a good thing, my friend. Okay, so where are we at? So that's an inverted third right there. We've got a B and we've got a G. So G to B is a minor third. Sorry, major third. And so it's an inverted major third we got right here. And the reason why it's inverted is because we're relating to it off of the B here, or sorry, the G. And so the G is the root note of that third. But it also is the highest in pitch of those two notes. So the normal position has been inverted. Normally, the lower note is the root note, and but when you change the order, then you're inverting the interval, okay? So then we're going to follow through, come up here. This is an inverted minor third, and that's where we're going to end on, right? So, or we could play that C at the top here too, right? Now, look at this. We got, that's an F major chord right there, right? Well, we're ending up on these two notes here, or tacking on that C on the 8th fret. These two are on the 10th fret, right? Grabbing that C with our first finger. And where does that come from? Oh, surprise, surprise. F major, root 5, right? So we're starting right here. Can you see how it's all really revolving around that F major chord? You're using all the notes that are found in the chord with a few thrown in just for, for embellishment. But really the core of that whole kind of phrase is working off of the notes that are found right in the chord. And I think there's a bit of a misunderstanding out there that, to get really creative and come up with really cool improvised solos, you gotta, theory it doesn't help you, right? But that's a lie. And hopefully demonstrations like this can help you see that in fact good theory really tells you what sounds good on your guitar. That's why we have theory. It's there to tell us what's going to sound good. So the more that we can apply it to our soloing, the more we're going to be able to add in that tasty melodic quality into our solos. So I'm going to throw in a jam track and just demonstrate that riff for you, what it sounds like over top of an F chord. And then I'll let you grab your guitar and have fun. You can download the jam track at PlayGuitar.com/tasty. All right? So there's our A minor chord. Then our F major chord comes right after that, okay? Then we got a D minor, E minor here. D minor, E minor, A minor. Okay, then we start over again. A minor. Now here comes the F. Sounds good, right? Let's try it again. A minor. Now here's the F. Of course, you can apply that to all the chords of the progression. You can apply, these thirds in many, many different ways. I just wanted to mention, though, that for the picking on this riff, okay? So it's going down, down, down. Then we're hammering on. Or you can pick it if you want. Sliding up. And then here, I was using my the second finger on my right hand in a hybrid picking way to get that second string. And same there, but if you want, you can pick it, right? Down, up, down, up. Okay? So, grab that jam track. As I mentioned before, PlayGuitar.com/tasty. It's a fun track to have a good noodle on. And give it a shot. Try applying the thirds that you've learned in this series and see where it takes you in your soloing. Have a great day.